Now taking a live look at the White House as it is distancing itself from the decision to conduct a second strike on a suspected drug boat near Venezuela, killing the 2 survivors from the first strike. Now, at the same time, the president and Secretary of Defense are defending the decision, and they warn of possible escalation in Venezuela. All of this came during a more than 2-hour cabinet meeting Tuesday. Olivia Rinaldi has more details from the White House.
I didn't know about the second strike. I didn't know anything about people. I wasn't involved in it.
President Trump and his defense secretary, Pete Hegseth, distanced themselves from a second strike on an alleged drug boat that targeted survivors from the first strike.
So I moved on to my next meeting. A couple of hours later, I learned that commander had made which he had the complete authority to do. And by the way, Admiral Bradley made the correct decision to ultimately sink the boat and eliminate the threat.
Congress is promising an investigation into the September attack on the alleged Venezuelan drug boat. Congressman Ted Lieu, a former Air Force lawyer, was blunt in his rebuke of the decision.
Killing shipwreck survivors is a war crime.
But Senator Eric Schmitt, the former Attorney General from Missouri, was equally candid.
This nonsense about it being a war crime is total.
President Trump says he supports the strikes on the boats and potentially more.
I want those boats taken out, and if we have to, we'll attack on land also, just like we attack on sea.
President Trump hit several other topics during Tuesday's cabinet meeting, also vowing to deport immigrants from the African country of Somalia.
Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country.
He also railed against an issue Democrats have put front and center.
The word affordability is a con job.
And he talked about his health.
I took my physical. I got all A's, everything.
But there were times during the more than 2-hour meeting where the 79-year-old president appeared to struggle to stay awake. Olivia Rinaldi, CBS News, the White House.
It is not just military strikes against Venezuela. This morning, the Trump administration announced economic sanctions against members of the Tren de Aragua, or TDA, drug cartel, which it says originates out of Venezuela.